Peace. Easy to say it, but difficult in applying it in our lives, especially in a world full of chaos and cruelty. Good day, my name is Tannagan, an advocator, and I'm here to explain more information about peace. Peace is a freedom from disturbance, quiet, and tranquility. Freedom from or the cessation of war or violence. Many of you don't know that many people are striving for peace. Some of them lost their lives, loved ones, and even their dignities. Why can't we attain peace? What are the causes? I'll tell you why. Discrimination. People often treat others differently because of their age, color, identity, race, religion, and sex. Because of discrimination, people who face racial discrimination may regroup with some vengeance in mind against other groups. This can fuel conflicts and social discords. In fact, many conflicts and wars have been started in this way. Example, the slavery of African people to the white people because of their color. They are treated as criminals and animals, same as in our religious beliefs. We all have different beliefs and opinions, and there are some who cannot accept and respect others. Muslims and Islams are one of the religions who always experience discrimination. Gender are also common in discrimination. People who have third gender or what we know as LGBT community are rising in our world. Some find it better, but some aren't, especially to the religious people. Some of the authoritative bodies and doctrines of the world's largest religions may view this negatively. This can range from quiet discouragement, explicitly, forbidding same-sex sexual practices or sex-gender reassignment among adherents, actively opposing social acceptance of LGBT identities, to execution of people engaging in homosexual acts while tolerating sex-gender reassignment in specific. One of the causes why we can't attain peace is the hunger and being irresponsible of government in using power, such as economic gains. One country wishes to take control of another's wealth. There are very often economic reasons underlying most conflicts, even if the stated aim of the war is publicly presented as something more noble. According to my research, in pre-industrial times, the gains sought might be precious materials such as gold, silver, or livestock such as cattle and horses. In more modern times, the resources sought are more likely to take the form of things like oil, minerals, or materials used in manufacturing. In territorial gains, a country might decide that it needs more land, either of living space or the agriculture use, for other purposes. Territorial can also be used as buffer zone between two hostile enemies. Related to buffer zone are proxy wars. These are conflicts effectively fought between opposing powers in a third country, not directly, but by supporting the side which best suits the supporter's interests, through logistical, military, or financial aids. Nationalism, in this context, essentially means attempting to prove that your country is superior to another by violently subjugation. This often takes the form of an invasion. Also linked to nationalism can be racism, as happened with Hitler's Germany, who went to war with Russia, partly because the Russians and East Europeans generally were seen as Slavs, who the Nazis believed to be an inferior race. Then last, the revenge seeking to punish. Redress or grievance, or simply just strike back for a perceived previous slight, can be often a factor in wars. Unfortunately, this can lead to an endless change of retaliatory wars being set in motion, however, which becomes very difficult to stop. Historically, this has been a factor in many European wars. Now, how can we attain peace? In ourselves, we must find inner peace. They say that violence thoughts came from angry and stressful thoughts. We must clear that and cleanse ourselves with acceptance. We must be kind to one another. We must treat each other equally and fairly. We must respect and accept whatever flaws of that person. We all have different perspectives and we must embrace it through our minds and soul. Vote for a person who is worthy and deserves to take responsibility in dealing in our country. That person should be strong and brave, that no matter what gender, religion, race, and even identity, as long as he or she is a faithful and respectful leader to all his or her people, all of us dream for unity and peace. And why don't we stack them and use it to reach our goal to attain peace?